New girl's my backup. In case someone took my. Okay, toss that one.
We're all the same sweatshirt.
I got the cool one.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
It's K-Dog, back at it again. It's the greatest sitcom of all time, which is just obvious. It is Seinfeld.
I am Jordan, and the greatest sitcom from South Park, Colorado.
No!
Respect their authority, South Park.
My name is Dante, but let me tell you a story.
Oh my god.
All about how my life got turned upside down.
Oh.
Now I would like to just take a minute and sit right there. It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
My name's Casey, and the best sitcom of all time is The Office.
My name is John. I have a splinter in my thumb. The best sitcom of all time. Me and Kev are going back to back both weeks, baby. It's Seinfeld,
Yeah.
the Wendy's of sitcoms.
Let's go! He couldn't stay away, baby!
Before I start, I got a question for you guys. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! My name is Johnny, and SpongeBob SquarePants is the greatest sitcom of all time.
The story around it, you got a young Will Smith getting kicked out of his aunt's house, right? His aunt? Yeah, his aunt's house.
It's in the song.
Moving to Bel-Air. Just
With vocabulary.
iconic episodes and memes that came along with it. I mean, the picture of Will Smith standing in the room by himself looking around, I mean, everyone knows that.
It changed the game.
It did.
Nothing was done like that before. Mockumentary, comedy, same show. Never heard of it before.
Never heard of it.
The Office walked in. Hello, knock knock. It's The Office.
Easily.
And tell him who the best sitcom
And
character
the best sitcom
Talk to
character
him,
of
K-Dog.
all time.
Talk to
It's
him.
fucking Jason Alexander.
Yes, sir. What's his name in the
George
show?
Costanza.
Yeah! Now, you may not consider it a sitcom because it's animated and because it's 10-minute episodes. However, if you think about sitcom, you break it down, situational comedy. Every SpongeBob episode is situations, and boy, is there comedy. Everyone from 10 to 40 loves South Park. The most uncancelable TV show ever.
Every single sitcom that has been mentioned today or will be mentioned today, because this is cut out of order, wouldn't exist or wouldn't have the template to exist without Seinfeld.
Number 2, Michael Scott. Number 3, Dwight Schrute. And number 4, this type of humor can never be
Wait, are those your 4
This type of humor can never be done again because of cancel culture.
You're right. I was gonna say because you can't. You can't.
Something that can
Cancel
never be done
culture.
again.
You
I
can't.
want to cancel you.
Uncle Phil is one of the best, just fatherly figure characters in TV history.
Good point. Good point.
R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
First things first, Dante.
First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Granted, there were sitcoms before Seinfeld, but Seinfeld perfected the craft. There would be no Office, there would be no SpongeBob, there would be no whatever Jordan's about to say. There would probably be no Sopranos, if we're being honest with you.
Oh, what?
Which one did you say?
Are we allowed repeated
Office, I don't remember what you
answers?
said.
Yes, Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air would not exist without
Bullshit.
Seinfeld.
As Dante said about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that show spawned some memes. Every single frame of SpongeBob SquarePants is a meme.
That's how we're judging quality nowadays.
That's just saying how
It's true.
how transcendent the show is in our pop culture, in our zeitgeist.
Followed by two top like 5 characters with Jerry Stiller, and then another top 5 character, Kramer.
They also have 5 Emmys. I said, been around for 26 years. It's South Park. 24 years. The fact that they
How many Emmys does SpongeBob have? Carlton Banks, who gave the iconic
There we go.
Carlton dance. Everyone does it. You're in the club,
Really
your
good
song
point.
comes on, what are you doing?
Strong point.
The Carlton, right there. You
Everyone's
want to pick
doing
up
it.
girls? That's how you do it.
4 of the best characters in television history, and I'll even argue that Jerry Seinfeld was not the funniest on the show, and I think that just adds because he gave himself to the craft. Him and Larry David built everyone else up upon him. Elaine, Kramer, George Costanza, all the surrounding characters. You guys are on your phone right now, really not paying attention here.
With among people our age, you can say any SpongeBob reference to anyone and they'll get it immediately. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I lost something once.
Exactly.
If The Office started today, how long do you think it would last before they get canceled?
2 seasons.
I think like one
Really?
episode.
2? I feel like
One
that'd be
episode.
No, it's not
generous.
that bad. Like, listen, The Office can
No.
still get made today. It's just some of the episodes would have to change. Like, you could have Michael Scott because there's some things Michael Scott does that are problematic.
They couldn't
But-
go to Benihana's.
What?
What did you say?
They couldn't go to Benihana's.
What happened at Benihana's?
What's Benihana?
You know that episode that you love so much? Your
I
favorite
don't
show?
memorize every episode.
Oh, and you guys are talking about Seinfeld with the foremost, like, funny, iconic characters. South Park.
right there.
South Park has the 4 most iconic characters.
That's
No.
not even
No,
close.
that's not even fucking close.
No, that's not
Kenny,
even close.
Cartman, Kyle, and Stan are the 4 most
I wonder how
One
many
doesn't even
people downstairs
talk.
could even name there.
Kenny
Yeah, because
talks?
he keeps dying, bro.
So that was my first point. Jason Alexander, first point. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Second point, real life situations. Every single episode is based off of like real life situations. I mean, you go like lose your car in the parking garage, the contest, I mean, a dinner party, all the episodes are based off
Sitting in
real
a
life.
Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah, and you never get called on, you gotta wait like 2-3 hours for it. It's crazy.
Now, I will say the show ran for longer than expected. After Steven Hillenburg left the show's quality did diminish. But those first 3 seasons, seasons 1, 2, and 3, and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, are some of the finest television you will ever see.
The movie with David Hasselhoff.
So wait,
yeah.
Oh,
so,
I rolled the Hasselhoff.
so
ruined the
only 3 seasons out of how many?
They make fun of everyone. All those celebrities, they just make fun of them. Tom Cruise is a little bitch.
I mean, if you want to talk about the most important TV show, that's a different conversation than the best TV show.
Ideally, it just so happens the best one is the most important one, and that is Seinfeld. That premiered on NBC. What else? Other points. I didn't really have time to prepare. Do you consider Michael Scott the greatest TV character of all time?
The greatest TV character of all time.
Watch what you say.
Oh, is that what we're doing now? Okay. In terms of sitcoms, right? Is that what you're asking me? Or
Absolutely.
all TV shows?
Sitcoms.
You said TV characters.
Sitcoms.
Just sitcoms?
Sitcoms.
All right, then I can answer that. Yes.
Okay, I'd like to step in.
And third one.
They changed the mom. Remember that?
Yes, because she died in real life. Yeah.
No, she did.
No, they had beef. They had beef with
thought
the
she
show.
did.
I
Die.
had beef with Will.
Hey.
A lot of
Will
beef.
wanted-
saying that as a
Will wanted
Yeah,
the mom- Will wanted the mom off the show.
Point 3 is that it produced 2 of the greatest albums and mixtapes of all time. Wale, Album About Nothing, and the mixtape About Nothing.
Weak
He's
third
bringing
point.
music.
Fire.
Yeah.
Weak fire.
You had so
album.
much
Fire.
opportunity.
They are fire.
You could have talked
I've
about
never heard of
It's a
it.
good album.
Wale is fire.
Matt Stone and Trey Parker are probably the 2 most creative geniuses ever to exist.
The other.
all the stuff they do, and they
Forget Einstein.
voice
I mean,
like every character.
They're 3/4 of the way down he got. They've won an Emmy, they've won a Grammy, they've won a Tony. They were nominated for an Oscar for playing.
Oh man, do we want to talk about the Book of Mormon too? One of
That's
the
not- that's not
greatest
South Park.
Broadway musicals ever created.
Is Dwight Schrute, in your opinion, the second best then?
Yes. You're outrageous.
Without a doubt.
You're outrageous. You're outrageous. I got 2 top
what the
3 in my
fuck?
TV
Wait,
show.
what-
Do you not like Wale? You got something against Wale?
What's
Yes,
that
yes,
album?
yeah, it's Wale.
Baby.
Wally's probably one of the last rappers I'll ever listen to.
Last.
Wow.
That's a hot take.
What are those albums?
That's a
Never heard of
poor
Expand
take.
your
That's a
options
poor
here.
take, huh?
What are those albums?
Mixtape About Nothing, Album About Nothing. That's what they're called.
Never heard of them.
Not only is it funny, but it's also incredibly smart. Hillenburg himself was a marine biologist. That played into the aspects of him creating the show and creating SpongeBob as a character because he knew so much about the science of the underwater world.
Where does the squirrel come into it?
And yet they can have a campfire underneath the goddamn
Yeah,
bar.
he's a fucking
He's a fucking G.
My third and final point is Hillary Banks. I mean, probably one of my first TV character crushes.
Yeah.
He's horny, that's why.
She is so beautiful. I mean, she was just. She was a
Zach
looker.
Wills.
The fashion, the cultural influence, the look at today. I mean, everyone dresses all 90s. The 90s culture is back, baby. Everything's coming back. Everything's all Seinfeld. It's off Hulu. It's back on Netflix. We couldn't get enough of it.
Preach, baby.
I think it's
Couldn't get enough of it,
I don't
baby.
like how the show is named after one of the worst characters.
Number 2, Michael Scott. Number 3.
What about him? What about him? What about Michael Scott? What about him?
What do you like?
That's
What's
all
so
I
great
need
about
to
him?
say.
What's so great? What makes him the best character in all sitcoms?
Michael
It's
Scott.
humor.
Evan. Humor. Funny humor.
He's just a ridiculous character.
It spans generations. We'll show the show to our kids, we'll show it to their kids, we'll show it to whatever mutant freaks exist in the near future after global warming happens and everyone gets mutated into some weird different people, but they'll still be watching SpongeBob.
Greatest sitcom of all time. That's all I gotta say. I mean, George Costanza. That's all.
I mean, I kind of gave you a preview of the theme song, one of the best theme songs of all time. That's true. So.
South Park's Christmas song went #1 in UK.
Kev, you got anything else?
Wale, man.
All right.
Wale. Come on. What else do I need to say?
There's no show that means more to so many people than SpongeBob SquarePants. It was the first show many people watched. You just watched The Sopranos for the first time.
Yeah.
For many people, it was their first favorite show, their first love, their foray into the idea of television. And so SpongeBob SquarePants means a lot to many, many people. And so that's why SpongeBob is not only the best sitcom, but possibly one of the most important sitcoms to a generation of people.
Final point.
Get official.
My backup was New Girl.
Okay.
No backup!
Final point to wrap it up at the end. Just give
George
it
Costanza.
There you go. Thank you. Thanks, Kev.
Compared to all these other shows, they're done. They're done. Their season's ended. South Park 50 years from now, when everything goes to shit, South Park will still be making TV shows because it'll never go away.
Thank you, Jordan. It's a show about nothing, and they made it about everything. They made it relatable to every single
episode you can
person.
relate back to.
Exactly. And I think that's it. My final statement. It's a show about nothing, but they pulled it off. And my final statement always sucks. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Dante.
Sophie, you want to pick a winner?
You can't. It's not how the show works.
She heard all of it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, get out.
Sophie. Yeah, she's gonna say Seinfeld. What are you gonna say?
Well, most of what I heard was garbage, if I'm being quite
What about
honest.
the Office?
Thank you.
It's difficult because I don't necessarily believe that this is a sitcom, but
What?
it's
gonna be.
It's gotta be SpongeBob.
Oh!
I was editing most of the time, so I did not hear most things.
Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for saying SpongeBob is the best show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to our page if you're first time watching this show. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let us know who you think won and what we should talk about next. Until next time, I'm Johnny, the winner of this episode. We'll see you next week. Later.